In light of the news that shocked the social media world when Elon Musk bought Twitter, this is a great move for Twitter users because freedom of speech is now closer. Nevertheless, there's more to it than that for investors, businessmen, and entrepreneurs, especially Elon Musk, the Tesla and new Twitter owner. So, in this video, I will share with you why Elon Musk believes that Twitter will increase Tesla sales by 100%. Thus, stay tuned until the end. Let's look at all the facts about Elon Musk's offer to buy Twitter. Musk sees Twitter as kind of the de facto town square. So it's essentially where people get the perception as well as the reality of being able to speak freely on the platform within the limits of the law. As of a regulatory filing, Elon Musk has offered $54.20 per share for Twitter, valuing the social media platform at $43 billion. Musk wrote to Bret Taylor, the chairman of Twitter's board of directors, saying that Twitter has extraordinary potential that he intends to unlock. Then, an hour after the news broke, Musk tweeted, "I had made an offer." Musk's bid for Twitter is the latest in a series of events involving the billionaire and the social media site. This is after purchasing a 9.2% stake in the company in March. He decided just days ago not to join the Twitter board of directors. Following the nearly $3 billion acquisition, Musk was Twitter's largest shareholder before the Vanguard Group increased its stake and bumped him from top slot. As expected, tweets about Musk's bid drew mixed reactions. His fans and followers expressed excitement about his potential ownership of the social media platform. Then, many have expressed concern about the idea of the allegedly richest person in the world owning Twitter and adding it to their portfolio. Despite this, Musk says he has no intention of making money from Twitter. Thus, he does not consider the acquisition a financial investment and considers it instead to be a public service. Then, he went on to say that he believes it is extremely important for civilization to have a publicly accessible platform that is both maximally trusted and broadly inclusive. Further, he said he had no interest in economics. Also an avid Twitter user, Musk is a harsh critic of the platform. Musk posted a poll to his 81 million followers in March, asking whether users believe Twitter protected free speech. Further, a poll whose results indicate that roughly 70% of 2 million respondents answered no was very significant. According to Musk's original agreement to join Twitter's board, any investment would be limited to 14.9% for a 2-year term. Since the agreement had been scrapped, Musk is free to increase his stake. Upon acquiring, Musk says he will increase trust in the platform by making it a place of inclusiveness and freedom of speech, two features of any functioning democracy. According to Musk, truth is important to him during an interview at the 2022 TED conference in Vancouver. He tweeted, "Truth is the first casualty" on April 9th with an image from a YouGov survey showing the most trusted news organizations. Musk announced his stake in Twitter in April and has since tweeted several times about what he'd like to change, including one that has since been deleted. He asked if Twitter's headquarters in San Francisco should be turned into a homeless shelter since no one shows up anyway. As one of Twitter's largest investors, Musk already has a great deal of power. He wondered if the company was in danger and he can work with other shareholders and push for the changes he wants. With his tweets, Musk also intends to sway public opinion. For instance, after tweeting that Tesla no longer accepts Bitcoin as a method of payment, several crypto coins dived. Another is that as soon as he said Tesla would begin accepting Dogecoin as payment for merchandise, the cryptocurrency came into existence. So, using his power and influence, he could try to change Twitter without buying it. The billionaire had proposed the addition of an edit button to Twitter if he does acquire it, something he tells his followers about every few weeks. Meanwhile, the Twitter edit feature has since been in development since 2021, something Musk didn't mention during his TED conference interview. In addition to being time-sensitive, Musk's edit button would do away with any retweets. It is also Musk's top priority to eliminate scam bots and bot armies in Twitter. In his interview, he observed that they devalue the site's products and make the experience worse for users. Musk also said he planned on increasing Twitter's transparency in content moderation and said users should be better informed about whether tweets are being promoted or de-emphasized manually or algorithmically. In addition, he advocated for temporary suspensions rather than permanent bans on Twitter. Additionally, Musk argues that the coding structure of Twitter should be disclosed. He plans to make the Twitter data open source on GitHub. a popular programmer's sharing site, so anyone can analyze the company's data, identify flaws, and offer solutions. With over 81 million followers, Musk is an avid Twitter user. He admits, though, that he has no real strategy for his Twitter account, considering that neither Tesla nor SpaceX, companies that he owns, have marketing or public relations departments. His tweets are a reflection of a stream of consciousness. Further, Twitter is often the first place where Musk shares news and developments about both companies. It is just one of many billionaires interested in investing in media companies, including Musk. Although Tesla CEO Elon Musk offered to buy social media platform Twitter last April 14th, which led to shares of the electric vehicle maker dropping, I am optimistic that Tesla's stock will rise by 100%. And according to Richard Bernstein, CEO and Chief Investment Officer of Richard Bernstein Advisors, a global macro investment manager with about $15.5 billion in assets under management and advice. Further, soaring inflation may be scary for markets, but it also presents an opportunity for investors to find assets that perform well in inflationary environments. To me, that's the market saying Elon is already trying to send rockets to Mars. He's trying to crush every other gas-powered car company out there. And now maybe we're changing a long-standing social media platform. We know that Twitter is one great tool for advertisement, and people who want to be heard are likely to be on that platform. Therefore, Musk buying Twitter will help increase Tesla's shares by 100%, and that's what Musk sees, which may greatly benefit Tesla's marketing campaign. Meanwhile, Tesla's share price is up by 5.9% in the fourth week of April, after the electric car maker recently reported that its first quarterly revenue and earnings per share exceeded analyst expectations. There was another narrative in Tesla's quarterly update that investors probably found even more interesting, which is, despite some major production setbacks at present, Tesla still expects deliveries to grow from 50% to more than 100% in 2022 compared to 2021. A positive outlook in this environment is remarkable, considering the many challenges the industry faces, including supply constraints and logistical problems, as well as a 3-week shutdown of Tesla's factory in Shanghai due to restrictions associated with COVID-19 in the region. So, let us see Tesla's long-term growth prospects in 2022 and see how optimistic management remains. Tesla's factory in Shanghai, or Giga Shanghai as the management calls it, had to be temporarily shut down at the end of the first quarter and the beginning of the second quarter. And the factory was placed on lockdown due to government restrictions amid the resurgence of positive COVID-19 cases. In Tesla's first quarter update, many wondered how quickly the factory would be able to ramp back up production now that it is operational again. But Tesla has no concerns about returning to meaningful production at the important plant. At the company's first quarter earnings call on April 21st, CEO Elon Musk said, "Giga Shanghai is back with a vengeance," and he believes Tesla's production rate at its factory might reach a record this quarter. Tesla's potential strong growth in vehicle deliveries in 2022 is more than just a bull case. 2 new factories were opened by the company recently. Production in Berlin started in late March, and production in Austin, Texas started in late April. So far, both factories are running smoothly. Management at Tesla said it expects its factory production will grow more rapidly than that at the company's Shanghai factory, and Shanghai was the company's fastest factory ramp-up ever. In sum, a rapid ramp-up of production at Tesla's new factories and the expected rapid recovery of production in Shanghai will set up for a strong sales growth in 2022. As Musk said, Tesla is now fairly likely to hit 60% production growth this year. So, with the acquisition of Twitter, it is very likely that Tesla sales will increase by 100%. Do you agree with me on this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe with a post notification so you don't miss out on Tesla Era.